Alright, so today we're going to go ahead and start AI with Somnium Files nirvanA initiative. I've never played this game before, so I don't really know what to expect, but I do know that for some reason Aiba is partnered with Mizuki in this game, as well as there being some guy with his own AI partner. So I guess they're gonna play as all of them, I'd assume. Maybe as like separate story sides or something? Not really sure. But we'll find out soon. I might be fourth grade, and I might go yes, I capture it. There we go. Okay, what's going on? It's like a bit blurred or something. And all that is that's prime. That like it opens a little window thing with some selection things before loading the game. Yes, that was the problem. Upon full screen, we will see how this looks. Yes, that looks a lot better. And what do we have here? Labels to use to post content. Other stories for post content. Okay. We can unlock outfits, it seems. Along with some other stuff, maybe? A new game. Language. Who would like English? Alright. Okay. Anyways. Well, what's that? What? Oh, I see. So, okay. Looks like this. Oh, yeah. Let's see what you say. Well, standard for that. Let's see. We'll go ahead and do story for Somniums, maybe. Okay. Actually, this is recommended. So, I feel like it should be fun. Retry count. I assume that works like Bowser game, where basically if you don't do it in the towns. You just have to start from the complete beginning of the Somnium. If that's the case, fine. Also, we can change it later, it says. So for now, we'll just do standard. Even though that was not the default option it gave us. It sounds like that's what the game recommends. So we'll go ahead for now. If there's a problem, we can change it. 2 out of 10? What? That doesn't make much sense that it would start with that.
Where am I?
Ryuki. That's his name. That's the other person who has an II. I don't know her name, though, either. And he's with us, apparently.
You okay, Ryuki?
All right, let's keep going. Next question. In Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability?
Sure, might be different. Okay, it's the same. Yeah. It's a bit more flowy than the other game. Yeah.
What? You're joking, right? What are you talking about?
It's true this thing up here, but...
In Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability? If you know the answer, spit it out. Just press the button already. You see that button on the table, right? Push it and you get to answer the question.
Options. Cursor speed. Involved using controller. Actually, cursor speed doesn't affect that. It doesn't. Why? I don't know what that. What's that, Mac? I'm trying to because it's like super slippy. That's better. I can actually
That's the answer, buddy. For the
reselect
quiz.
things. You know? Tana, that's her name.
Why don't you press it?
Tama. You mean this button?
Yeah.
Yeah. You better hurry, or the other teams are gonna answer before you.
There we go! Team Popo was the quickest. And your answer is...
I don't know why you need to expand that. It's plenty big enough.
Sorry, Seder is incorrect. The answer is Gandharva.
Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck a Gandharva is, except for that thing
Team
apparently.
Popo gets a 100,000 yen penalty for getting the answer wrong.
That's coming out of your paycheck, Ryuki.
The heck? What kind of nonsense are we doing?
What?
Okay, let's keep going then, shall we? Next question.
I have no idea what is going on. It's just first with some weird tantrum. Oh, take it for a while. I'm gonna take $100,000 from you.
Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings? No, not you, Mr. Ryuki.
This question is for that person on the other side.
Now we're doing meta.
Who was that?
It's like, we need some meta information. That is still too damn slippery. Okay, I don't know. Because, like, I like to do this, so this. Oh yeah. Wasn't a problem for the last game. Well, this one is.
Hurry now, your answer, please. This is the Face to Face Special, a 6-hour quiz show live stream marathon. Have you forgotten? The question is whether or not you're familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings. Easy, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Just, yes.
You think so? Seems like a normal quiz to me. The questions in this quiz aren't aimed at you, Ryuki. They're for you. On the other side.
Yeah, we got some weird meta thing going
I don't
on.
understand what you're saying.
Oh wait, that's why I have to press the button. Probably.
Oh, and Team Popo presses the button. You must be ready to answer.
That's it. Press the button.
Ah, but before you do, I want you to take this question very seriously.
Okay.
The new Cyclops serial killings, the incident in which many victims got their eye gouged out and murdered.
Well, yeah. We know what it is.
Are you or are you not familiar with it?
Obviously.
This will determine if we can dig into the details of that incident in the coming 6 days.
Wait, what? Are we? Okay. I think this is trying to spoiler prevent the first game. Such a weird mechanic.
In other words, we're asking if we can give you spoilers
Yeah,
for the first
I guess
game.
not. Like, what? That is a weird mechanic. Can we give you spoilers for the prequel? Like, who goes straight to the sequel? That makes no sense.
But don't worry. Even if you don't know anything
Weird
about them,
meta
it won't
stuff.
affect how you progress through this game.
The Somnium serial killings and what you're about to experience, they had nothing to do with each other. Promise.
Where it's like, we have, and if you haven't seen that content, it's on my YouTube channel.
So please, just tell me honestly. Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings?
Of course we are.
Are you sure? Don't be lying now.
We don't need damn verification.
Let's give you a simple test just to make sure. The one who resolved the new Cyclops serial killings was Kaname Date of Abyss. On the final day of that investigation, someone was shot in the leg by the culprit. Who was that someone?
Now we're casting memory.
No need to give me their last name. First name only, please.
Don't need to give the last name, because we don't give our characters last names. Well, I guess a couple of them do, but most of them don't. Now we have to do some annoying spelling thing. Check. Weird meta crap.
Oh, not bad. You're correct.
And it's like, this is something, it's not like you have to play the game recently to know. Doesn't mean, that's just a minor detail. It's what happens in the end of the true story path, though.
But you could have just gotten lucky. How about we go for one more round?
We don't need to do all this weird meta crap game.
Who is the
None of
true
your other
culprit
games
of the
do
new
this.
Cyclops serial killings? Answer with just the first name again, please. Let's have...
The main thing is that, like,
Wonderful!
spelling.
That's another right answer.
You know, you have to remember how her names are spelled. Otherwise, it probably won't work.
Sorry for doubting you. You really do know about the new Cyclops killings. Oh, did you hear that sound? That means the next question will be the last. Are you ready?
What nonsense
A
are we doing
precognitive
now?
dream is a dream that lets you see the future.
Theoretically.
But these precognitive dreams,
Are they really, truly
Ominous voice.
real?
Man, that's a weird blurry effect. Weird. When did you split? Like, what even?
It can't be.
It is? The numbers are splitting too, apparently.
What's wrong? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Oh my. The hell did you use for that voice acting? That's some awful sounding voice acting. Super static mode. I know it's going crazy or something. Okay, we're at a soccer field. Okay.
Be careful, Mizuki. I've
So
detected a
Mizuki
biological
has
response.
found Ruki? Question mark?
3 o'clock. Distance of 315 feet. In the middle row of seats.
Wait, there's someone in the stands? Oh, we have some upside down mask on her face. You've got super pipe. Well, kinda done. Alright. Yes, yes.
Iva, zoom in. Night vision mode.
But the question is, why is fiber in her eye?
Roger that.
You know, what's better than explain?
Use the X-ray next.
Understood.
Okay.
Found you.
Not sure how it was any more helpful than the night vision.
Who is that?
Identity unknown. Judging from their figure, they appear to be female.
Most likely.
Ah, so she's jealous, huh? I bet that's it.
Jealous of what?
Why else would another girl target me?
You can't think of any other reason?
Well,
What's
sure,
going
but
on?
I'm really cute, you know? That's why other girls don't like me much.
I am fairly certain that has more to do with your personality. Mizuki, load Evolver with a stun grenade round.
I don't know if that's my control doing stupid drift or that's just the game. Yeah, this controller currently using is dying.
You should be able to knock your opponent unconscious by detonating it near them.
Got it.
Okay. That's new bullet time.
Okay, it's ready.
Not that you probably use bullets for anything else in the story, though.
I will display the aiming reticle. Take aim and pull the trigger.
On it.
What's with this girl?
It was certainly a simpler
Where did she go now?
way to shoot in the last game.
Detecting the target's footsteps. They seem to be heading toward the stadium exit.
Ugh, can't let them get away.
Mizuki, wait. Even you won't be able to catch up to them. More importantly,
There's something there.
yes,
I mean, obviously, there's a person there. Kind of hard to miss that detail.
Hey, that's...
you recognize him?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'll never forget. It's...
Hmm? I've always
the left
split in
half of his body.
Like Ricky's Somnium thingy or whatever the heck was going on there.
His name is Jin Furue. I remember it clearly.
It's like, whoever this Jin guy is, he was not in the first game. So I have no idea anything about him.
6 years ago, at Studio Devita.
6 years. Wait. Wasn't? I'm pretty sure they said the new Cyclops killings was 6 years ago. Pretty sure that's what they said in the beginning. And before that, 6 years was the original Cyclops killing. So we just like having weird serial killings in 6-year intervals, it sounds like.
The right half of his body.
Because who knows where? But it sure is weird.
Ryuki, what's wrong? Pull yourself together.
Boss,
Okay.
where am I?
Don't tell me you were sleeping. Who falls asleep in the middle of a live stream?
Him? That's like, we know who all these characters are except
Mr.
Ruki.
Ryuki, you're working under Boss, right? Boss, have you been giving him vacation time?
She's probably working him to the bone on his off hours, too.
Yeah, we have no idea the situation that's going on here.
I resent that. That is not true. I just happen to scrape the stratum corneum off my heels every once in a while. Hey, Ryuki. Are you sure you're alright?
Oh, yeah.
All right, now that Mr. Ryuki is awake, let's get back to it, shall we?
Once the game is showing us
Here we
there's
go.
the
Next
host
question.
of it.
Which
The
tower's
question
symbol,
doesn't
shaped like
actually
interlocking
answer them.
black and white commas, represents the origin of all things?
It's like, sure, we're talking about yin
What the-
yang.
A blackout?
What are you standing around for? Get the lights!
Yeah, I'm on it.
And right side of his body. Okay. This is getting really weird. Nothing making really any sense. Like, can we have some context? That would help. I mean, yes, I know the games like to be confusing, but can we have context? Like, as far as Danganronpa goes, this game is actually made by the same company that made those games. So yeah, they're both made by Spike Chunchun. Oh.
Why? What is it?
Well, I was just wondering if he contacted you or anything.
I'm curious why he doesn't seem involved with this game.
I would have let you know right away if he did. Date was caught in that explosion 6 years ago.
And has been missing ever since.
Wait, what? There's an explosion that he
Date's
caught
body was never
apparently.
recovered from the scene.
Well, apparently some explosion happened that he got caught in.
Don't worry. I am positive it would take more than that to kill Kaname Date.
The real question is why Aiba's not with him. I mean, that's the real confusing part. I mean, not why she'd be with him.
I am certain he's at the Hot Springs District in Atami or someplace, spending his time in leisure.
If he is, I'd go down there and drown him in that boiling water myself.
Well, that was actually just the image of him, technically. Well, that was Saito's body that she showed. And that wasn't even Date. Like, what? That's not Date. That's Saito's body. Yes, Date was in Saito's body for most of the first game, but that was Saito's body, not Date's that she showed a picture of, because Aiba, inside her left eyeball, is able to project images and do all kinds of other functions. Okay.
You do know I'm the commander of Abyss, right?
Right, but that's why I'm asking. Isn't it a bit weird for you to be at a crime scene in person?
Definitely. I mean, she was never at one before.
This case is special. I saw it too, 6 years ago. The other half of the corpse.
At Studio Devita.
And the HB case is still open, even after all this time.
Whenever this guy asked, apparently 6 years ago, his right half, and now his left half.
The reputation of the whole department hangs on this case.
I don't know how it's even possible to have something like that happen, but yeah.
By HB case, she is referring to the half-body serial killings.
Well, of course. I mean, only makes sense. It's half a body.
So named because the victims' bodies were cut in two. The culprit is known as Terror.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. But it's way too clean of a cut to be torn.
Their identity is unknown.
Obviously. Otherwise this wouldn't be a problem.
6 years have passed since Terror first made themselves known, but we have yet to find any promising leads.
I already know that. You don't have to explain it.
Oh, is that so we can go through this thing? I see. That's some, like, curious thing. Okay. Wait, what? Is there? Oh, here. And there. Okay. There. Oh, we could have
course.
just left it open.
Not.
What? Why not?
Because you're only 18, Mizuki. You're still a student at Sekiba High.
But I barely even go now. I graduate in a month. I hardly have any classes left.
The point is, you're still a student.
Then why did you let me join Abyss?
Because I thought you had potential as a sinker.
I assume your gargantuan strength and combat ability were a factor as well.
Probably.
But you're basically still an intern. You've only been training for about a month. It's way too early to put you in the field. Yeah, I thought you'd say that.
Please, boss. I have to. This case is...
Can you not give me the puppy dog eyes? You know I'm weak to the puppy dog eyes.
Well, that's probably why she's doing it.
Fine. But promise me one thing. Swear to me that you won't do anything dangerous or illegal, no matter what.
Yeah, I swear, I swear!
And one more thing. I am your superior. You should address me with a little more respect.
10-4, boss man. I read you loud and clear.
Do you?
It's snowing, but it hasn't piled up yet.
Yeah, that's pretty noticeable.
Yeah.
By the way, Mizuki, there is something that has been bothering me.
What's this?
Corpse, left half.
This is the field before law enforcement arrived. Notice anything peculiar?
Not really.
No, nothing in particular.
The turf runs a considerable distance and is wet from the snow. If someone were to step on it, they would leave a trace.
I suppose so.
However,
There aren't any footprints.
indeed,
Then how did the body...
unknown.
That is a good question. Because, I mean, the other half of the body was just, suddenly in the game show place.
Perhaps they descended from the sky, or rose up from the ground, or they teleported here.
See, that's the thing. They must use some kind of transportation method somehow, or something. The only thing that makes any logical sense.
teleported?
I mean, yes, it sounds absurd for teleportation and stuff, especially for a corpse, but seems like the most likely thing.
I was joking. Do not take it seriously.
Like she can joke, but it still sounds the most likely thing.
I don't even have to ask about you. Yamizuki Okiura, 18 years old. A high schooler attending Sakiba High. The all-girls school, right? Ah, but Okiura is your former name. You've been adopted by Date, if I remember correctly. You were at the studio when the other half of the corpse was found.
So I take it you were there too?
So it's like 3 to 3. Whatever that means. And there's one of those weird QR code things.
Yeah. Back then I was on the investigation team. Though you were 12 at the time, so I can't blame you for not remembering me.
The like game show had to happen shortly after the end of the first game. Because, I mean, she was 12 at the time of that.
I heard you became a special agent at Abyss. That boss lady got her claws in ya, huh? This little girl gets hired as an investigator. Huh. Guess they'll take anyone they can get. Times sure have changed.
Abyss is a particularly special organization. Mizuki was hired via what might be referred to as extra-legal measures.
I should be asking you. You're the one who discovered the body, right? You were also at the studio 6 years ago when the other half was found. Quite a coincidence, don't you think?
What are you trying to say?
Why did you come here?
I got a Nile message. It said, HB Stadium. That could only be referring to the case 6 years ago, right?
The half-body serial killings.
I need to know more about that case. It changed my life. Forever. So that's why I came.
I'm guessing whatever happened when the original thing in the studio is thought they got
Haven't found
caught up
anything
in
yet.
it. And then, yeah, since he got caught up in it, that investigation, something with an explosion happened or whatever. That's my guess.
Though there is something I didn't find that's particularly interesting.
The footprints.
Bingo. There isn't a single footprint on the field that doesn't belong to someone here. So just how did the culprit do it?
That is the question.
Who sent the message?
I don't know. It was sent from an account that signed up with a fake name. Someone must have wanted me to discover the body.
Someone?
Maybe the culprit.
Why would the culprit do that to you?
I don't know.
There is one more thing we don't know. The masked woman who shot at us earlier.
True. Well, whoever she is probably sent the message.
Who could this person of interest be? And why did she try to kill you?
I mean, these are good questions.
What? You really don't know? I'm Detective Ushidera, Special Investigations Office, MPD.
I've finished gathering DNA samples. It's being sent to forensics now. I'm sure the results will be out shortly. I have a bad feeling about this, but you really want to know my name?
Yeah,
Then I'll tell you, but please don't forget it, okay?
got it.
My name is Kagami.
It's like, what? It's like, they had to say his name was Kagami for me to know him, because he said the whole forget name thing, and then Dante is this one thing where it keeps asking what his name is.
Kagami, huh? Okay, I'll remember that.
Or we could ask. Well,
Of course, ma'am. It's Jin Furroway. I don't think there's anyone in our generation who wouldn't recognize him. He was famous until he passed away. Well, even after he died.
And 6 years ago, I was part of that investigation too.
Were you at the studio by any chance?
You don't remember? We did talk for a bit.
Sorry, don't remember. You don't leave much of an impression. In a good way.
In a good way? Mm-hmm. Here it comes. I knew this would happen. Abyss is a high-level organization in the police department. You do technically outrank me, ma'am.
Huh. Really? But you don't need to worry about the formalities with me.
What? For real? I can be casual with you?
Do you want to get your ass kicked?
Sorry. Sorry, ma'am.
Would you like to check the corpse with X-ray mode?
Yeah. It's unlikely, but maybe the right half of the body is buried in the ground.
I guarantee it's not.
You could simply flip the body over.
No way. I don't want to see that cut. Especially not down there.
In that case, how's this?
Thanks. I see now. That body is definitely just the left half.
Well, obviously. I mean, the police probably took the right half. Considering it was, you know, of a previous crime involving his body and all.
Weird though, isn't it? He got killed 6 years ago. But the body shows up now?
Well, technically, the left half shows up now.
Oh, no. I just started investigating, really. Nah. The lining has eating wires in it, so I'm warm. Oh, thank you for the concern, though.
I will get the more shocking facts out of the way first.
That seems to lead to something.
The estimated time of death is approximately 9 hours ago.
What? 9 hours ago?
No, that's the weird part. Right half. 6 years. Left half. 9
It
hours.
is currently 9 o'clock, so that would mean he was killed around 12.
Wait. Hold on. 6 years ago,
Hold that thought. There's more. As you can see, the body was cut in two.
Obviously.
There are no other external wounds on the body. It appears that he was sliced in half while he was still alive.
Most likely.
As for what was used to cut him, I am sorry, but that cannot be determined.
Yeah, I mean, that's surely a very fine cut, which would not be easy.
What do you mean?
Like, there's surely some kind of specialized tool or something.
Judging by the cross-section, it is clear that it was not a blade. It could not be a laser or pressurized water either.
Then what was it?
As I said, I do not know. The body was cut at the molecular level.
Again, teleportation. Seeming likely. I mean, because teleportation involves disassembling molecules and reassembling them, basically. At least in most science theories, that's how it works.
There is hardly any blood left in the body. It could be speculated that the corpse was left with the cut section facing the ground. However, there are no traces of any blood flow on the ground. Therefore, it is clear that he was murdered at some other location.
Obviously. Okay. There's something up here. It's like, we need to click something. I'm not sure what. I'm just gonna do this.
I'll say it one more time. My name
So you can
is
see it on the
Kagami.
screen. Like, yeah, what the heck am I? Oh, these things now really. What are we supposed to click? That's the question. Well, there's something there. Okay, well, that's not very benefit. What do you want from me, game?
I told you it's Kagami!
So maybe it wants me to do this.
That's definitely Jin Furoe.
I mean, I definitely didn't see it before, but went in the face, apparently. As well as the body.
Yeah. The The same face we saw 6 years ago at Studio DeVita.
I don't know if it's just the game naturally moving the screen like that, or if the controller dying though. Anyways, I don't know.
Jin was a young industrialist. He was quite famous and often made media appearances. This cannot possibly be a stranger who happens to look like him.
You sure? I mean, it's
6
theoretically
years ago,
possible.
Jin Furue's body was discovered in Studio DeVita.
Yeah,
Now, his left half
well,
was
well,
found here at the
that-
stadium. And yet his
And I
time
have
of death
his whole
is
body.
12 o'clock today.
Yeah, so somehow they kept alive the left half. That's the weird part.
Which means that half his body was alive very recently.
Like, how do you keep half a body alive?
What the hell is going on? My brain is doing cartwheels trying to figure this out.
Makes me wonder
Iva?
if other half-body serial killings were missing parts of their body as well.
Hold on, did Iba just appear?
Obviously.
Yeah.
Wait, let me put my earphones in.
Can you hear me, boss?
Yeah, loud and clear.
I, of course, did consider it a possibility. But both faces match perfectly. The rest depends on the DNA results. I looked into Jin Furue's family background. Not only did he not have a twin, but there is no record of him ever having siblings.
That technically does not guarantee that's not the case, though. But it isn't likely.
There are no signs of him ever having been frozen. That half-body was definitely alive until just recently.
And it's like, can trust Iba on that. She's got super intelligence.
What?
I mean, the heart is in the left half of the body.
I get it. You think they might have sewn the body back together.
No, there are no traces of that. And, were you two being serious? You do realize the cerebrum, brainstem, and spinal cord were completely severed in two?
This case is definitely connected to the incident 6 years ago.
Because I just always get the one line.
Which means the half-body case isn't over yet.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
Hey, Iba. How much do you know about the HB serial killings?
As you know, my knowledge of the case is about the same as yours. Due to the explosion 6 years ago, I lost all of my memories from a few days before that point.
Something happened with her memory not being able to be backed up. And then she just got a new body. That explains why Iba's not with Dante, at least.
And due to poor connection, I was unable to send or retrieve any backups.
What about you, boss?
Same for me. Ryuki was the one on the case at the time. I don't know anything other than what he reported.
And it's not like we know anything about Yuki. It sounds like he was a sinker or whatever during the time of the new Cyclops killings.
What about the stuff he didn't report?
I'm not a psychic. How would I know something that he didn't tell me?
Aiba, where's Ryuki now?
I've determined the location from Toma's GPS. Currently, Ryuki seems to be in Golden Yokocho.
So he's probably visiting Noah. I mean, her bar's there. Oh, apparently this game show is going to control as well. Pretty much everyone who was here before is here now. Or this is a memory, maybe. I mean, the body is there. So this is probably a memory.
The estimated time of death was about 40 hours ago. Today is February 10th, current time 2200, which means he died around 6 o'clock February 9th.
Yesterday morning.
There's hardly any blood left in his body. His body must have been left with his legs slightly raised and the cut side facing the ground. Blood naturally flowed out as a result, leaving the cut surprisingly clean and visible. The cut appears to have been made by something far thinner than paper.
Yeah,
Thinner than paper?
Cut, somehow.
For example, something with zero thickness, like a 2D surface.
There's no such...
What's more is that it doesn't seem like the connections between molecules were severed. The structure of the molecules themselves have been cut.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna skip it. It's useful to know. Yes. Electron, molecules. Yes. I know that. Amazingly, it's done at the level it's not normal way.
Are you still out of it, Mr. Ryuki?
I am guessing this is from 6 years ago.
This is Studio Devaita in Minato Roppongi. It's a rental studio, mostly used for live streaming, filming, that kind of thing.
I think he introduced himself to me before the show started. His name was... Andes Kameji, I think.
That's his stage name, of course. His real name is Yoneharu Enda. He's a comedian.
Why is a comedian running a game show?
I'd never heard of him before. He must not be very good.
Oh! And I suppose you can do better, asshole! What do you know about comedians?
I'm not angry.
Listen, comedians are all doing their best so they can bring people joy. And here you are, just...
Okay, I'm sorry.
Did you really not understand what you were getting into when you agreed to this?
There's some kind of like dot protruding from his forehead. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a mole or what.
We arrived here right as the stream was about to begin. They made us sit in the contestant seat right away without telling us anything.
Well, the title of our show is right there.
Faith to Face, our special 6-hour live stream marathon, brought to you by Amabi TV.
That seems long for a quiz show.
We cut the stream, of course, but the cameras should have been running when that body appeared.
Looks like what's more information. Yes, the show is shown. Yes, we don't show short. Okay.
I'm sure all of Japan, or even the world tuning in on the internet, is in shock right now. They're being questioned by the police in the waiting room. Mr. Ryuki, aren't you with the police too?
So basically, the power didn't go out, just the light. I mean, otherwise all the streaming stuff surely wouldn't have been able to film when it restarted. You'd have to reset up your stream and all.
Well, yes.
Yes. With the police, we know that. Yeah, makes sense you don't get around with finger police. And hard times share information. Okay. Yes.
Well,
What? You still haven't taken DNA samples?
That is pretty important.
easier said than done. Most of the blood was drained from the body, so we have no choice but to take samples from the organs.
Can't you just take a hair?
Wait, hey, this is no place for a kid.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're right next to the body.
So?
So? Well, you could be traumatized for life seeing something like this.
Yeah, she's definitely seen worse. You know, her own parents, for example.
I'm fine. I've seen worse.
Anyway, you're in the way.
Fine.
Well, there you have it.
So, in other words, you don't have anything.
Jin Furoe? Yes, of course I know about him. I actually follow him on Twitter. He cuts through all the BS of the modern world. He's insightful, inspiring in a way. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I had a bad experience. I try not to tell people my name.
Then I'll tell you instead. His name is Kagami.
Kagami, huh?
Huh? How did you know?
Magic.
Why? Why does this keep happening? Is my name cursed or something? Oh, all I can do is laugh now.
That's why this is an option. But it's kind of
I
funny.
told you it's Kagami.
Actually, you didn't. Yeah, he technically didn't tell Rookie his name before.
Frey to free?
Yeah, not sure what the heck that's supposed to mean.
Fray can mean battle, tatter, ravel, or string.
We don't need the definition. That does not help.
Free is self-explanatory.
To set free or release.
So the phrase could mean something like fight to set free.
What's with that QR code?
The thing is, there seems to be an error in the Abyss communication system. We're having issues getting online.
What? Come on.
What? You got a problem with that?
No, not at all.
Yes, definitely aggressive.
Wait.
What is it?
This might not be related to the case, but I just thought of something. Ryuki, would you mind moving closer to the body?
He's missing one of his back teeth.
That does not sound related.
Yes, the first molar of his upper jaw was completely removed from its root.
I mean, why would they remove a tooth and cut a body in half?
Judging by the impression left in the gums, it looks like it was removed just recently.
Still, I doubt that's related to the case.
The identity of the deceased has been confirmed through facial recognition. Jin Furue, 29 years old, the CEO of Music Food Co. Ltd. He's also an executive at several IT firms, consultation companies, investment firms, and advertising agencies.
So he has multiple businesses.
His columns and essays are featured in various magazines and online media. He's quite a successful author. By the way, Ryuki, there's something about the corpse's head that's been bothering me. It's hard to see from here, so here's the image I took earlier.
What's this?
It's an enlarged picture of Jin's temporal region, near the back of his head.
Yeah, that's
It's hard to see because of the hair in the way, but there are signs of traumatic subcutaneous hematoma.
what?
In other words, there's bruising. I think he got hit with a blunt object.
Yeah, pretty obvious he has a bruise there.
Someone hit him from behind?
Probably.
I mean, that much.
But I don't think this is a fatal wound. There's no damage to the skull or brain itself. And as you can clearly see, his cause of death was being split in half.
Probably. I mean, it's hard to say for 100% certainty with the whole left side of the corpse being alive like 6 years later.
There are no other visible wounds besides the head trauma. He must have been cut in two while he was alive.
Probably. Okay.
Please, don't rush me. I'm doing the best I can.
Looks like he's just standing there to me.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Apparently that's the
Is it
best he
true that
knows how
body
to
appeared
do.
out of nowhere? It's hard to believe, but
Unfortunately, nothing yet. HQ still hasn't gotten any reports about the half-body being found. Hell, maybe it's never going to be found. What if that body crossed over time and space to get here? It's possible, right?
No?
I mean, yeah, ordinarily, I'd say no. But it really leads to some kind of device that's capable of doing such having been created.
We work in the same building and you don't know my name. Can't blame you, though. You're new. Metro PD, major crimes. Name's Ushidera. I already know all about you. No need to say it. Kurito Ryuki, 23 years old. Due to your excellent marks, you skipped a few grades at an elite private university and graduated at 21. Afterward, you went through training at Police Academy for 15 months and were accepted into Abyss last summer. It's incredibly rare for anyone to get into Abyss without having stepped foot on a crime scene. Don't tell me you slept your way in with Maz.
That doesn't really make sense, though. I mean, genders are kind of reversed for such a thing.
Of course I didn't. I took the formal exam and boss acknowledged my abilities.
You mean your endurance? You're a young guy. Yeah, boss definitely seems more into the marathons than the sprints.
What are you talking about?
Well, Ryuki, when a man and a woman love each other very much...
You don't have to explain it. I get it.
Oh, you mean Shinpei?
Shinpei?
Yeah, Shinpei's not here anymore for whatever reason, though.
Shinpei Wagai. That's his name. He was one of our members until just recently.
Was?
He went clean. Left the life completely.
And where is he now?
Who knows? The moment he saw the corpse, he flew out of the room, white as a sheet. He's probably puking into a toilet somewhere.
His name is Moma Kumakura.
Yeah.
He's a leader of the Kumakura gang, which is under the Ujisaki family.
I know. The Kumakuras are known for being peculiar, even among Yakuza. But why is their leader at a live-streamed quiz show?
Anyway, it's real fucked up. Even people in my world wouldn't kill someone so gruesomely.
I'm not entirely sure if it qualifies as gruesome. I mean, it's so blatantly done.
That bastard. Scaring Tessa like this. Whoever did this better make sure the cops get to him before I do.
Makes sense.
Does she look okay to you? I already talked to the other detective. I want to go home already.
I know her name, without asking. Iris Sagan. I was introduced before the show started, and...
She was involved in the new Cyclops serial killings that happened last November.
True.
You read the reports.
Yeah, so I know enough about what happened. Mr. Date was also on that case.
Case is not related. Oh, that's 100 cents.
Teleportation.
What?
That body teleported here from a parallel world. But only half of his body was able to make it through. That's why he was split in half. Jeez.
I really don't think there's a parallel world. I mean, they've done things with morphogenetic field in their games before, but never has it involved a parallel world. So yeah, I doubt that's gonna be the case this time.
Of course. Jin Furue, right? I've seen him online a bunch of times. What? Isn't it obvious? Iris is totally freaking out, so I'm helping her calm down. When are you letting me leave anyway? That other detective said you still had questions you needed to ask. So...
Mizuki Date, 12 years old. Her former name is Okiura, but she was adopted by my superior officer, Kaname Date. That's why I've met her a few times before.
That's weird. That relationship they have or whatever, where he was not involved in the first game whatsoever. And also, why are you showing Date like that? That is Saito's body, not Date's body. Date returns to his body by the end of the first game. Like, so why are you showing him when he was still in Saito's body? It doesn't make sense.
Like the time you carried Date home on your back after he had one too many rounds.
I don't know. Not his guardian, you know. He got all giddy about taking a long vacation. He's probably at a cabaret club in Meguro right now, pouring some ponzo on that Reika chick's fat thighs.
Well, there's no one else available, so would you mind taking care of it?
What? Me?
I know this case could get dangerous. It might be too hot to assign to a rookie. But then again, you have a reliable partner with you.
I'll give you hands-on assistance for this investigation.
Yeah, that sounds suspicious.
Hey, what's going on with you? Memory problems? Brain disorder or something? You look like you're losing it a little.
No, it's nothing.
Boss was invited here by Ma, a host from Kabuki Show. Ma told her, let's go on this online show together. It looked so fun. But immediately after she showed up, she was sent a Nile message that read, sorry, something came up.
That seems a bit suspicious.
So in other words, he flaked on her.
Boss tried to go home, but the show's staff stopped her and begged her to find a replacement.
And then he comes.
So she called up her obedient underling, huh? How convenient.
Yeah, you remember now?
Remember? You never told me anything about this Ma guy.
Yeah, I have no idea who that is.
Ah, so Tama told you. After I asked her not to.
Well, she did anyways.
Ryuki, I've got a connection. The QR code link. It leads to a ViewCube page.
ViewCube? You mean...
Yes, the video streaming site.
Makes sense.
Whose account does the channel belong to?
No idea. It was registered using an alias.
Makes sense.
Okay. Open it.
What?
I'm sorry. Can you please open it?
That's better.
This is probably gonna involve a murder or something. Okay. There's something that makes sense. Moving on some weird, trippy thing. Like, yeah. Why are you sending a video of whatever the heck this is? Yeah, that's a reasonable reaction.
What's wrong, Ryuki?
Something weird's happening. lot of weirdness. Like, there's nothing like this in a game.
Hey.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
So is that some kind of weird brain virus video or some shit?
Don't worry about me.
Like, yeah, that didn't make sense. And there's just an explosion. Like, how? Surely, if there was an explosive device, that would have been noticed. There was just an explosion and the body's on fire. I'm not sure why it's listed as not there. I mean, yes, that's one of their games. It seems weird to list that game instead of, you know, the first or whatever. Or just name the company. Would make more sense even. But I'm guessing Zero Escape game was released in between these games. I don't actually know of the official release order of Spike Chunsoft's games.
Oh, it's Brahmin.
Yeah, it's weird to write it like that.
You are familiar with it?
Yeah, I've been here a bunch of times. Ryuki is supposed to be here?
I'm certain of it.
Okay, let's go in.
Okay, I'm guessing we're back in the present.
Jin Furue's other half was found. The other side of his corpse. The one we couldn't find 6 years ago. The time of his death was around 12 o'clock today. What do you think that means? Answer me, Ryuki! You were in charge of the HB case, weren't you?
Make it a side part, please.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Ugh.
Just what kind of dream is he having?
How should I know?
Should we try wink syncing?
What?
Forget it. It'd just be a waste of battery.
Is that something I can do with trauma, maybe?
They're gone.
Where to?
I don't know. Maybe to the mirror world?
What?
Genny, being this man? Full name, Gen Ishiagane.
What the heck is that guy?
I met him several times in the past when I was in Date's left eye socket.
If you say so, he was not in the first game, though.
Yeah, Genny is the owner of this fusion restaurant, Brahmin. He runs it all by himself without hiring any help.
Yet he's not in this building when there's people inside it.
Where could he be? It's not like him to leave his customers like this. tell me about 6 years ago. I want to know all about what happened back then. The HB case and the explosion are related. If I can solve the HB case, maybe I can figure out where he is.
Somehow the explosion is related to it. You've not explained that yet, though.
I'll take a double shochu curry shot.
This is futile, Mizuki. Ryuki's blood alcohol level is 0.32%. He is quite intoxicated. In fairness, the reason he's like this now is because of that incident. He had psychological issues before, but the events of the case deepened his condition. As you can see, he now spends his days drowning himself in alcohol.
So if we solve this case, we might be able to heal his trauma?
It's possible.
Then it's all the more reason for him to help. For his own sake, too.
Still, I doubt he would wake up even if you cut his eyelids off. What will you do?
Isn't it obvious? I'll sync with him. Come on, Ryuki. Wake up!
Looks like we're checking the sink for some reason. It's not that sinking doesn't happen in these games. It's just, it's kind of a weird circumstance. Wait, what is Buddha doing here, though? That also doesn't make sense. Surely he should be in prison.
Wait, you didn't see her at the stadium?
Yeah, for some reason he's been released from prison.
I did, but she's not back yet?
Of course not. This is Boss we're talking about. She's probably at a host club in Kabukicho, licking the salt off her third tequila shot right about now. I know. I got the report. Jin Furroway's right half was found in Studio Divitas 6 years ago. The other half was found at the stadium today, correct?
Apparently.
But the corpse's estimated time of death was around 12 today.
The whole thing surrounding that corpse. You don't really have any confirmed things other than that it's supposed to be his house of the body or whatever.
No signs of the body having been frozen, and Jin doesn't have any twins. The theory of the right and left half belonging to different people was debunked earlier, too.
But the question is, how do both halves belong to him? And also die at different times, of course.
What do you mean?
We got the DNA results. The DNA extracted from Jin's right half 6 years ago. The base sequence was an exact match with the left half that was found.
I mean, it's not really surprising.
A 100% match. They definitely belong to the same person.
Something with cloning could theoretically be the case.
The right half was found 6 years ago on February 10th. Today is also February 10th. What could it mean?
Means that it took 6 years for half of the body.
Mizuki, do you really intend to sync with him?
Would it be a problem because he's drunk or something?
No, but what I mean is, you haven't gotten permission from Boss, have you? I understand how you feel, Mizuki. I'm sure you want to solve the HB case more than anyone. After all, you lost two very precious things due to that incident. Date, of course, and...
I see, so apparently her
left eye.
Lotion or something.
At least we didn't have to extract your eye to insert the AI ball.
I mean, that's originally what I thought happened. You know, making her eye an AI one. But apparently, it was already out.
There was nothing left to extract.
That's kind of crazy. I mean, her eye is gone, but her face looks perfectly fine.
I am glad the room was vacant. I don't do well with roommates.
I'm sorry. Mizuka's eye socket is better than Dante's.
Listen, you shouldn't delve too deeply into this case. I have a very bad feeling about all this.
It's like you can say all this stuff, but I doubt it's gonna stop her.
Don't worry. Boss didn't technically give me permission to sync, but she did assign the investigation to me.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah,
There will be no turning back.
I know.
I see. Then let's get started. What happened 6 years ago? Ryuki's memories may hold the answer.
Possibly. I mean, Somnium's straightforward things, so you might not get information you're looking for.
Mizuki, the time limit within Somnium is 6 minutes.
I'm sure she knows that.
Stay there any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed into the subject's mind.
I got it. This isn't my first time syncing, you know.
Okay then, let's begin.
And surely she knows what happens if we stay longer, too. Considering the whole thing with Dante. But I still don't understand why they keep showing him in Psycho's body. Cause yeah, that doesn't really make logical sense.
Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let this merciless world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light.
Like, that's part of the song. That's the theme song.
I've been
or whatever
practicing. How's my
for the
dancing?
first game.
Yeah, looking good. Wriggling around like a freshly caught shrimp.
Oh, no, not you two. I'm too cute to be a shrimp.
Hey, listen. Now's no time for a dance number. We have an investigation to handle.
Ah, yes. My apologies. I felt compelled.
So we're in an interrogation room. Although
Oh,
it's
Mizuki,
not so much
do you
an
know your way
entire
around
room.
Somnia? If you are assigned to this case, you will be syncing many times, I'm sure. Would you like a refresher?
Yeah, sure. A
What
little
is that?
refresher course couldn't hurt. Not that I need it or anything.
Understood. I will be ready to assist you when the time comes.
Got it. Thanks.
It's like,
All right then.
I don't need it, but if they added a new feature or something, it won't hurt to be able to have information.
This desk and camera are from the interrogation room.
Yeah? Although I wouldn't really call that a desk.
But there's no walls or ceiling. What am I supposed to do in a place this bare?
Well, before anything... Somnium scan! Activate!
guarantee there's gonna be a split here.
This layer of Ryuki's Somnium appears to have 3 mental locks.
I'm sure this game has different paths.
So I gotta unlock those, right?
Correct. By doing so, you can travel deeper into his psyche. The truth is found in the deepest layer.
Yeah, as I figured.
Okay, I'll start with this room first.
Right. There isn't much to interact with, but there must be a way to continue.
Interesting. But there's whatever this is not on This is probably gonna be what dictates
A folding chair.
which path.
Same as the kind in the interrogation room.
Go with this one first. Like I have no idea what these paths are gonna do, how they're gonna differ or anything. Or we're just gonna do with wins. Whatever I feel like should be done is what I'll do. And, well, when it comes time, we'll go down all of our paths. Yes, yes. Use it.
Try sitting on it.
There. Oh! What?
Ryuki.
Mizuki, now is your chance to question him.
But that feels pretty much like the thing that would be on the side of the screen in the last game.
Ryuki, can you tell me what you know about the HB case?
Why do you keep making me remember?
Yeah, he definitely has psychological trauma over that. For some reason. I mean, sure, he saw half a body, but he's a detective. Surely he's seen other corpses. So it's gotta be something more deep than that.
Damn it. Damn it. I was so close to finally forgetting. Please. Stop!
Aiba? Aiba, you okay?
Yeah, it just got really bright. What was that explosion?
That blue thing. Is it an eyeball?
Yeah. It was pretty obviously an eyeball. Well, just as quick as it appeared, it vanished.
Ryuki, do you know the culprit?
Do you?
Oh, it's that weird ass voice.
What is this? Wait,
And things are new and trippy again.
it's a reverse sync.
What?
Ryuki's consciousness is flowing into your brain, Mizuki.
Okay, trippy. Ryuki going into Mizuki. Yeah, things are very weird and trippy. That's Tala.
Huh? This is...
Mr. Date's house.
Oh, it does have some weird horses and stuff added to it. We gained 15 eyeballs, apparently. Actually, doesn't seem we've actually done anything that unlocks a lock yet.
What is this? Soup?
Yeah, this game's a lot more trippy than the first one. That's for sure. Like, the first one didn't have anything nearly as weird and obscure as this one has. It's not necessarily a bad thing. This is very unexpected.
The culprit's name. I don't know.
Intrusion boarded.
That's actually probably what chose the path. Thinking about it.
We've defended against Ryuki's consciousness.
So is everything okay?
It should be, but it is peculiar. Usually, the sinker goes into the subject's mind.
Yeah?
But for some reason, the subject's consciousness was able to slip into your mind.
Definitely not normal.
But you should be fine now. We have blocked the route of intrusion. We are reconnecting to Ryuki's mind via another path.
That's good. But why did that happen?
That's a good question. But yes, it seems like switching sides between Mizuki and Ryuki is gonna be a pretty big feature of this game, considering it's on the lower right of which one it is and all. And yeah, as I figured, that does determine the path of what you chose. Where Tala's known. Okay, closing on Ryuki. Alright.
This place is...
It's the cathedral.
Oh, so this is what you were talking about.
Hey, is that rubble?
It appears as though the collapse was halted halfway through.
Oh, it's Ryuki.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Let's go.
Wait, Mizuki. You can only remain in Somnia for 6 minutes, 360 seconds.
Yeah?
For some reason or another, the passage of time in the interrogation room was slower. But that is not the case now.
You need me to find the info within 6 minutes, right? I got it.
So now we got time on it.
While I remain still, time almost stops.
Which isn't
But time
surprising, of
progresses
course.
when I am in motion.
That's the system that Pewter came up with, right? I swear that Pewter is like a tech god. Thank you, ex-con!
That's an interesting way to compliment someone.
Anyway, if you are stuck, simply stop moving and observe your surroundings.
The question is if it'll do that weird, blurry effect when you stop moving in this game or not.
Look at the map and try to get a hold of the situation. Understood?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. Go ahead and check that don't display this message again box.
I don't have that function.
Oh good, I removed that function. I can just stand and look around without my screen becoming all blurry. I mean, that's definitely nice. It wasn't really the end of the world when that function existed, but it was a weird, annoying, unnecessary effect. Yes, again, some eyeballs.
What's this?
Good question.
We're surrounded.
The rubble turned into a hand. Ryuki's dream sure is creepy.
Darn, we cannot get through. We need to find a way out of here. A brazier. I can interact with this for whatever reason.
Lorna.
It is not getting bigger or smaller.
Blowing on it didn't make it waver either.
Is this fire real?
Okay, so we found a key. Dreams trapped in the shadows. The shadows are... what?
Mizuki, I have obtained a key.
Well, what does this key do? Because this is some kind of new function.
What's that?
A key is a new function that Pewter came up with. It uses an algorithm to clarify the rules of a Somnium world or the sync subject's psyche.
In other words, it tells you how the dream works?
Correct.
Damn, we can do that now? Pewter's legit.
The sync system has evolved greatly.
The key can help with unlocking mental locks and better understanding the subject. By searching more, the key will be updated and information accumulated.
So the more I search, the more hints I get.
So it sounds like a thing if you get stuck, you don't know what the heck you're supposed to do. It sounds like it's gonna help figure that out.
A brazier. It's a torch. It's on fire.
Wow.
I could do well as a street performer.
That looks fun. I'm gonna try that at home.
Please don't.
I'm kidding. Blowing it out won't work.
Shadows are always missing a single aspect. It's also neat how, like,
It's a torch.
you interact with things. It gives you, like, gives you
Breathe in
eyeballs.
what?
And just choosing actions. It's really interesting way to do things. but also it seems kind of counterproductive.
The torch, duh.
What do you mean, duh? That wasn't an obvious answer.
I want you to extinguish it by sucking in with your nose.
I have never heard of such a thing.
You'll never know till you try.
Fine.
What? Why would you use your nose?
Ah! I had a feeling that wouldn't work.
But you still wanted it, huh? Like I don't know,
It's a torch.
normal things.
It's a normal torch. I can feel the heat of the fire. There is nothing different.
Oh, I see.
Mizuki, you have 5 minutes left.
A brazier. It looks like a normal brazier.
Touch it.
No.
Please, come on. Just the tip, please.
Okay then. Hot! Or not?
So it's fire that's not hot?
This fire must have shadow traits.
Shadow traits?
Different properties from the real world. For example, consider fire that is not hot. It is as though it is missing a property that it has in the real world. These shadows are usually heavily affected by the nature of dreams. So we might not extinguish this fire in the usual, predictable fashion. A brazier.
If this brazier is a shadow, we can't extinguish it in the normal way.
Let's try something that doesn't normally extinguish fires.
All right, suck in really hard.
I do have amazing suction.
Yeah, that doesn't seem advised.
Amazing suction! Bravo! Marvelous!
Huh? Deja vu?
But that did whatever we needed.
Looks like the shadow traits were the key after all.
We're not quite at the rock yet, though.
That rubble there. Is that lower than before?
Probably.
Do we have another time limit?
If we do, we cannot be wasting time. All right, let's chase after Ryuki. If you get lost, use the map.
Yeah, I know.
This map seems more useful than the previous game's map. Still not sure we're gonna need a map, though.
Hey, Ryuki.
It's not my fault. Please forgive me. Forgive me!
It's like this guy is definitely insane or something.
Damn it!
We're trapped in this space again.
Except it's a different space.
But if we get rid of something with the shadow trait, maybe we can get out.
Monkey is blank, on and on the blank and blank. Okay.
An evolver is floating. It's an Evolver, standard issue for Abyss members.
Is it Ryuki's?
Unless there is a special request, all members are issued the same firearm, so we cannot tell. But there is one thing I notice.
What is it?
I do not feel any electromagnetic forces. The Evolver utilizes electromagnetism, so it should be emitting electromagnetic waves.
Oh, maybe it's one of those shadow trait things.
Perhaps.
Oh, yay! I got a timey!
You know what a timey is, don't you?
It's like a useful item that changes the flow of time, right?
For the most part. Timey is a material capable of modifying the way the brain processes time. By using this, you can slow down or speed up time in the Somnium world.
I invented it!
You go, Pewter!
Except speed up is bad. Cool down is what you really want.
You cannot hold on to too many at a time, so be sure to use them as they come. It's an Evolver.
I see, so you don't have to use A for this one.
Are you sure? This might have ill effects on Ryuki's mind.
It's fine!
I think his mind is already ill. Anyway, so, you know.
You should take this a little more seriously. My apologies, Ryuki. I have no choice.
Huh. It didn't hit?
It went through.
I guess there's no point shooting Ryuki.
You have 4 minutes remaining.
It's an Evolver. Which method do you want to try? Inside the mouth, below the chin, or on the temple?
You don't have any second thoughts about this?
I do, but my job is to support you, Mizuki. Above all else, I believe in and obey your orders.
I see. Thanks. In that case, can you ignore my last command? What the? Aiba! Aiba!
It was a blank. My ears are ringing.
Oh, she's fine though. I mean, it's not like anything bad happened to her for real.
Jeez. Your nose and ears have been through a lot today, huh?
I have other holes. I'll be fine.
Now that's suspicious.
What were you planning on using the other holes for?
It appears obeying your command was the right thing to do. Good job, Mizuki. Well done.
Oh, yeah. Glad it worked.
Thinking of shooting himself or something, that's what's going on.
Ryuki!
Yeah, he's definitely insane.
Damn it! Damn it! It's no use. Dying isn't gonna fix anything!
Like, I have no idea what happened, but it definitely drove him insane.
Are these feet?
Yeah.
I can't die yet. I'll carry this forever!
Yeah, things seem pretty weird. Nothing's really made much sense yet.
Let's chase after Ryuki. This again.
Not surprising by this point.
But now we know what to do. We need to find the thing with shadow traits and break it, right?
Yes, most likely. But it looks like we can only interact with Ryuki.
Yeah, there's a figure. It's just like the one in the first game. So, having limited isn't the end of the world.
Hey,
Usually, do we need to use them all? It's like, yeah. In order to have to use them all, you'd have to be really stuck, basically.
I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I'm really sorry. I have to live with this for the rest of my life.
There could be negative consequences.
Just do it.
It's fine, just kick his ass.
That sounds awfully violent. I'll try it.
Ow. That looked painful.
He disappeared, but nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing's changing. What a waste of a good kick.
We should inspect the other Ryukis.
Definitely.
Hey, Ryuki.
I can't forget about what I did. I have no future.
Are you sure?
He's so down on himself. He looks like he needs a good punch.
I am not so sure about that, but okay.
Get a hold of yourself! Oh, that killed him.
But nothing changed. Which means getting rid of him didn't do anything.
Let's inspect another Ryuki.
3 minutes left. You can do this.
Ryuki.
I did nothing wrong. I forgot it all. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my days.
Good timing. I was getting annoyed.
Oh, you seem enthusiastic about this.
Get a hold of yourself!
Huh?
Seems that won't work.
Didn't connect.
I did nothing wrong.
This Ryuki doesn't have a shadow. And something's weird about how positive he is.
That must be the shadow trait.
So we should do the opposite of what he wants.
Yes, the don't encourage the psychotic breakdown plan.
Ota would probably love the praise, but this is Ryuki, the honor student we're talking about here.
Ryuki, you're doing well. Just forget it all. You did nothing wrong. No one's going to resent you. Boss and everyone else accepts you. Just rest. Take some time off. Enjoy yourself.
No, that's not... Stop! It's all my fault! Which is why I needed to do something.
All right, our plan worked.
No, 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 no! No forgiveness! No mercy! Never! Never!
Yeah, I have no idea what happened. Like, this dude is definitely insane.
The fire. There's no going
just
back.
Growing.
What is Ryuki holding on to that's hurting him like this?
Good question. Probably involves someone dying, though. see if we complete with at least 1 second left, then you get some eyeballs. Oh, I actually don't check. Okay, there isn't anything else to do. Seems like this is the only thing interactive. I see.
Hey,
This badge.
this police ID is...
What? Ryuki!
That's...
I'm sorry. I didn't think this would happen.
You're gonna solve everything. Everything.
It's that weird voice again.
Blood.
I know he switched voices. The figure.
Let's get out of here, Mizuki.
This does not help explain anything. Getting out of the crazy guy's mind sounds good. Eyeballs. This made me wonder what eyeballs exactly given, how much these things cost. I mean, really good amount of eyeballs. Files is this thing. So we have different files for the past and the current. It's interesting. That's not terms and stuff. Okay, different terms. Also, well, that's not an appendix. And that's tells you how to do things. I see. And depending on our score or whatever, evaluation ranks and stuff.
Just resting or staying the night? Cosplay is good too. Yeah, looks.
Certainly a feature.
Worried about money? Huh? You don't really have worries, do you?
Okay. I'll send you what's going on. Maybe that's used for something? This is showing like the past thing and all. get access bonus menu. I'll claim this game, which is really weird. There's also one of his misses. A nature game. Eyeball. Eyeballs. Okay. Sure. Okay. Coco. Yeah, I'm feeling no. I just feel 60%. Just feel nice. So in 20 minutes, I'd be able to do this again. This is a really weird feature. Like, it's basically a game inside a game that does not seem to affect the actual game. Yeah, it's really weird. What else? I assume when we got on the Mizuki, we were able to just Iba's appearance instead of Tama's.
Who are you again? It's not Bikini.
Obviously, it is not a person's name.
It's not Zucchini either.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, I remember. It's Mizuki.
Yeah, and also, that's the only one you said that is a name for person.
Ugh. Looks like he hasn't sobered up yet.
You don't say.
I'm not leaving until you give me answers, so quit messing around. You probably weren't listening to me at Brahmin, so I'll say it again.
No need. Tama told me earlier. Jin Furue's other half was found. But the body was alive until noon today. You wanna know how? It's simple. Jin's left half flew here. It flew through time from the world 6 years ago.
What are you talking about? Ryuki, I looked inside your mind.
I know. You synced with me, didn't you?
Who was that person?
That person?
The person who was reaching out to you at the end of the Somnium. Tell me, something happened 6 years ago that I don't know about. What was it?
You really want to know?
Yeah,
You could be putting yourself in danger.
I'm not afraid.
Fine, then I'll tell you. But I'm sure there's no need to explain what happened on February 10th, 6 years ago.
Yeah, I was there, at the studio.
Alright, then I'll start from the part you don't know about. The day after the incident. February 11th.
Now we might be getting some actual information for a change. Okay, so we're in the past again.
What's up, Ryuki?
This is weird. Yeah, for whatever reason, Dante is inside Josh's body, which doesn't make any logical sense. I mean, at the end of the first game, Dante went back to his original body. Saito's body lost its head, And yeah, makes no logical sense. But whatever, nothing to do about it. It's just weird.
Mr. Date.
It's like we don't keep our details in check. Also, for some reason, I was like, I should have just.
Nice and soft. It feels kind of soothing being here.
Anything to promote office wellness.
What are you talking about?
Well then, you won't mind if I join you? I'm kidding.
Tama, show me the news.
That's not how you ask for a favor, is it?
I beg of you, Lady Tama.
How about this?
I said news, not nudes.
Oh, yeah. Thomas definitely looted AI.
Wanna see it again?
No. Thank you.
I can't if we don't need that. She saw the videos and they all went crazy.
What is it, Ryuki?
The QR code on that sign was shown during the live stream too.
Yeah, quite clearly.
That means it was seen by people around the world.
They say the ViewCube video and the link got several million views.
The account is already deleted, but you know how it is. People uploaded copies to other sites almost immediately.
That means the actual number of people who saw it is several times greater.
Anything strange happened since?
What do you mean?
Maybe a bunch of people being sent to the hospital after seeing the video or something.
No, I haven't heard any reports like that so far.
I see.
Like I said, the uploader of the original video is unknown. I see a stupid-looking man's face. Like this.
Yeah?
Don't worry, I'm fine.
You're trying to convince yourself, aren't you? Poor Ryuki, you're exhausted.
I got it, Tama. You can close it.
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, mine has.
Well, the face you have now isn't your real face, is it?
Also, yes, that's very true.
You got your old body back during the new Cyclops serial killings case, so...
Well, it seems this is going to explain this whole weird thing. Because yes, that's his actual cells.
Yeah, well, I decided to have a custom mask made.
Well, for whatever reason, Dante's like, I need a mask for Saito's face. Yeah, that's pretty fucking weird.
Everyone knows me by this face.
I mean, well, that's true. It is still weird.
Besides, this one is, more popular with the ladies.
I don't know about that.
I don't think it makes much of a difference.
Shut up!
But at least that explains why Dante looks the way he does.
Looks cool, doesn't it?
I'm gonna go with no.
I'm wearing the patch because Iva ran away from home.
That's not the whole story, though, is it, Dante?
What did he do to her?
You tried to watch a VR video of bikini girls splitting watermelons at the beach.
Yeah, I was definitely gonna run away from something like that. Makes sense. Tama? She'll probably be into that. I just not though.
I can't do this anymore. I am done being your partner.
I was like, I'm out of here.
So Iva leapt out of Dante's eye socket and ended up at my place.
And she'll be with Mizuki. A much better choice of hosts.
So she's at your house right now?
No, she's working on a top secret mission.
What mission?
If I told you, it wouldn't be top secret.
Seems a bit suspicious.
I saw the news last night. I talked to Boss earlier too, so I know the gist of what's going on. A corpse suddenly appeared in the middle of a live stream, right?
Somehow.
And for some reason, just the right half.
Yep.
I could travel through time and space.
I thought you were on vacation.
Yeah, new labor laws. I'm supposed to be on break.
Then why are you here?
Well, why not? I was bored, so I thought I'd come play darts.
This is supposed to be a place of business. Could you not play around in here?
What? This room is full of things to play with.
What is true?
Advice? I only give advice when I'm drinking. Shall we?
It's not even noon yet.
Who cares? I'm on vacation.
Well, I'm not.
Come on. My treat, as usual.
No, I'll just handle this myself.
So he's like, my treat. But he's not gonna actually pay, it sounds like.
What? Drink with me.
I don't think he's going to drink.
There's a real cozy bar in Omiya I know about. I think you'll like it.
All the bartenders are sexy women, aren't they?
Knowing Dante? Most likely.
How did you know?
And why Omiya of all places?
You don't know? Saitama is hot right now.
It's warm at this time of year?
That's not what I meant.
Oh yeah. I know that part. Okay.
It hasn't even been half a day. No new info for you yet. Jin's left half hasn't been found yet either.
And it won't be for 6 years, apparently.
Why did his right half burst into flames like that?
Now that's the real question. Why is his body suddenly on fire? Surely, when Tama x-rayed, she would have noticed something that would cause that.
We're still looking into it. But I was told they haven't recovered any mechanical or electrical pieces.
So, it wasn't a time bomb.
Do you think it could have been spontaneous combustion?
Who knows? What?
You went to a host club in Kabukicho after the investigation, didn't you?
Who would do such a thing?
Sounds like you.
I mean, you usually do that.
I went straight home last night. I can't be out drinking every night. My kid would never let me hear the end of it.
I'm sorry, your kid?
Yeah, my little girl. At least, I think she's a little girl. I didn't spot any dangly bits, so unless she says otherwise.
Yeah, okay.
I had no idea you had a daughter, boss.
Neither did I.
It's like, that last fight was definitely not needed
I didn't know
information.
either. Why'd you keep that a secret all this time?
It wasn't a secret. No one asked. Yeah, the entire country's been talking about it all day.
Not just Japan, but the whole world. A body sliced in half suddenly appeared in the middle of a broadcast?
Yep.
And then there was that weird QR code, too.
Yeah, that definitely did. Weird shit to Rookie.
I'd be surprised if it didn't go viral.
But how strange. There was a blackout before the corpse appeared, right? So why didn't the stream get cut off?
Well, yeah, like I said, surely it must have just been the lights that got turned off or whatever. 'Cause, I mean, if the power went out, surely the stream would have got cut off.
Okay then. Tama and I will continue the investigation.
Oh, wait. Before you go, there's one thing I want you to be careful about. Abyss is having issues with the communication network right now.
Yes, this leads to part of the whole thing with Iba not knowing exactly what happened.
Any data obtained by your AI ball can't be uploaded to the cloud.
Yeah, I can't do any backups right now. I can only save data inside my body's storage.
So we'll be in big trouble if you break.
Yes, any data saved from today on will be lost.
Understood. We'll be careful.
And unfortunately that happened to Iba, of course. You know, where her body got destroyed.
So, where do you plan on going first?
So she lost a few days of data and all that. That's what they said before.
I thought we'd start by asking around for more info. I haven't been able to talk to the people who were at the scene much yet.
Mizuki, Iris, Moma, Chinpei, and Andy's Komeiji, the host.
It's like, why does Andy's have a last name when it's like other people don't? It's just obscure.
Do you have their locations?
Yes, I've obtained each of their locations through the GPS on their smartphones. First, Mizuki is at a place called Matsushita Diner.
That's not surprising.
Ota's place.
Iris seems to be on the campus of Sekiba High.
So I guess she has the school of Mizuki or something.
Makes sense. She's a student there, after all.
Moma and Chinpei are at the Kumakura office.
Right. The Dragon and Lanterns place.
No, I don't think it's called that.
And finally, Komeiji. He seems to be on the rooftop amusement park at Misatan.
Misatan. That department store in Shinjuku?
Do you want to ride along for the investigation, Mr. Date?
I'm not gonna work on my day off. I'm not that bored.
You seem pretty bored. I mean, he came to there.
Bored enough to come here.
There are many types of boredom. This is different.
I'm gonna say that's laziness, not boredom, but you know.
Well, Ryuki, I'm counting on you.
Right. Leave it to me.
Tama, you take care of Ryuki, okay?
Always.
Looks like the diner's up first. I mean, technically we could go out of order if we wanted. I just go in order because it's easiest. Who's that? And that person's your character too.
Man, this sucks. talked my jaw off yesterday.
That was with the local detective, right? I haven't heard anything yet.
Big sis, perhaps you should help them?
Yeah, I don't think she's your sister.
Big sis?
Ah, that's just what I call Mizuki.
Ah, and you're...
My name is Kizuna. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hi, I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department.
Ryuki, right? You were on that quiz show last night.
Huh. And?
I mean, Mr. Date is like your foster father, so I thought I'd let you know just in case.
Foster father? I'm the one taking care of him. I'm paying the rent and utility bills too.
Oh.
Oh, I know of Mr. Date as well. He is quite close with Iris, so I have the honor of being on friendly terms with him as well.
Iris had an offer to appear on the show, so she was asked to bring another talent from Lemniscate, but no one could make it, so I decided to go instead. As the president of Lemniscate, I couldn't just turn it down.
President? Aren't you 12?
Well, yeah. It's her family's business. And, oh, she lost her parents, so kind of fell to her.
It's a long story. I ended up taking over the company after Daddy.
That's so still. It'll pop up randomly. It's not really too much of a household, so I figured, why not? Keep doing that thing, you know?
Today is February 11th, National Foundation Day.
Oh yeah, I don't think that's anything to do with this story, though.
Oh yeah, it is. So, why are you here?
Why else? To eat some of Ota's cooking. I brought my friend Kizzy with me.
And I appreciate your business.
Sorry, but I don't know anything. I just went on the show like Iris asked, and then a body showed up out of nowhere. I've heard about Jin Furue, but it's not like I knew him personally. Sorry, I can't really help.
Man, that was crazy. I said it before, but I was watching that stream live. I heard Tessa and Mizuki were gonna be on that show, right? Then that body appeared out of nowhere. Man, I couldn't believe what I saw. Speaking of crazy, that ViewCube video.
You saw it.
Yeah, that video was definitely crazy, weird, trippy shit.
No, not the whole thing. Too scary. I saw the one before, though.
The one before?
You don't know? I think it was about half a year ago. A video similar to that one went viral. Everyone was talking about it online.
Ah, I know of that one as well.
There was a different video before.
The mysterious video known as Bats 490, correct?
Why the heck are you naming the video that?
Yup. There was some kind of code hidden in it, too.
According to the rumors, whoever deciphers it will learn the secret of the world.
Secret of the world? Did a grade schooler come up with that or something?
You're a grade schooler yourself, by the way.
The video starts with a bunch of bats flying around. Guess that's where the bats part comes from.
Probably.
I don't know what the 490 means, though.
Were you able to decode it?
No way. I had no idea what it meant.
Well, it's not like solving it would have been a big deal. I'll bet that secret of the world stuff is bogus anyway.
Don't ruin the fantasy, Mizuki.
I'm just telling it like it is. It's just an ARG. It's a game for kids.
ARG means Alternate Reality Game. The Game Master releases mysterious information to the public via the internet, leaflets, posters, stuff like that. Players decode the information to discover a location or objective that moves the game forward. Simply put, an ARG is a fusion of games and real life.
Yeah, some people do these things in real life too. I never really understood the point of it, but they do exist.
Are you Mr. Ota Matsushita?
Oh, you heard of me? Did you talk to Date or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Ota is 24, 1 year older than you, Ryuki.
Yeah, that's why I'm being polite.
Nah.
Ota handles the cooking, serving, and accounting all by himself.
That's right.
Tama, are there any legal issues with this?
Not at all. His mother, Mayumi Matsushita, holds the proper certification for food hygiene.
Mr. Matsushita, can I ask where your mother is?
Probably in the living room back there. I guess she's sitting at the kotatsu watching TV or something.
This is closed. We ended up reopening it officially apparently. Surprised to get a good amount of customers though. Considering basically it's been taught like Fiddle last game. There was basically no one coming because of its location and proximity to the contaminated area.
That came out of nowhere. Of course I have one. You met her yesterday, right? Tessa. The girl named Iris Sagan.
I doubt she's actually discovered though, eh?
Ota, do you want me to rip your tongue out?
That confirms that.
Oh, well, as long as we're on the subject. Are you going out with anyone, Kizzy?
No, that's definitely not something you should say.
Oh, me?
It's like especially not after the way you said before that.
Such relations with gentlemen are completely foreign to me.
Are you into baby-faced guys that know how to cook?
No shame.
It's like we're expecting different, Mizuki.
Oh,
You're
my
talking
type
about
is
Soda.
so stereotypical that I am embarrassed to admit it. Someone like Prince Charming.
A prince?
That's what you said.
I yearn to be a princess. I hope my Prince Charming will appear before me with a glass slipper someday.
I don't think so.
That's my dream.
First you'll have to wear some glass slippers. Which I doubt are a thing. And then you'll have to lose one. It's like,
Glass
it'll
slipper?
definitely be even more complex than that though. I know that I was stalked.
Ota? Who is that?
Well, he's a customer. He comes...
Well, in any case, I have a great affinity for shoes.
Okay, yeah, I don't miss anything though. Nothing was technically skipped, just voice line got cut off.
My admiration of Princess Cinderella partially comes from that, I'm sure. Glass slippers. Isn't that so magical?
That does not sound like a good thing.
How lovely it would be to dance in them.
Until you step too hard on the ground and it shatters inside of your foot.
Wouldn't it be hard to dance in glass slippers?
That is true. This is a bit difficult to explain. I just sensed a certain elegance to Mizuki that was characteristic of an older sister.
Is that a compliment?
Tama, how old is Kizuna?
18, same as Iris. They're in their 3rd year, so they're graduating soon.
She's 6 years older than Mizuki. Yet she calls her big sister. Definitely weird.
In other words, Mizuki is a whole 6 years younger than Kizuna.
I am indeed. How did you know?
Your uniform?
Don't tell me you're a uniform buffer, Yuki. I didn't take you for a pervert.
Kizzy is good friends with Iris and Mame too. Oh, you don't know about Mame, do you? Amame Doi's her full name. She attends Sekiba High like Kizzy and Iris.
Iris and Mame belong to the same dance club as I. It was through them that I was introduced to Big Sis. Yes, I most certainly do. However, I am not very good at it.
That's not true. You've even won a dancing competition before.
That was nothing more than a fluke. Iris is a far better dancer.
Hey, Kizzy, I want to see you dance.
Where did this come from?
I want to see too.
Don't you want to see too, Ryuki?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I've gotta see this.
Then I'll play some music. Just a sec.
Wait, I have not agreed to anything yet.
Multiple songs in it.
The crowd squeezes out my frustration, and now I'm taking heat in the classroom. Oh well, I'll eat some donuts in the bathroom. Now I hear my friend got herself a boyfriend. They're going out for barbecue on the weekend. I see all of their smiles in their pics online. Wait, why is that making me cry? Oh my Prince Charming, where can I find you? How do I remind you of the dream we share? But dreams are just for dreamers, lonely hearts and schemers. I've got to break the chains of fate on my own. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Lonely girls across the world, let's wake up and fight. Worlds apart with beating hearts, unite the light through the night. If the boys want to reach us, they'll have to keep up. Without you, I am only half. I need to be whole.
I got some CD thing for this game that I never actually even opened.
I know your name. You're Kizuna,
And I
aren't you?
got that for free. With the figure and all, so... Yeah.
I heard you introducing yourself earlier.
This guy definitely has a crush on her.
My name's Lian Twining, and I'm 22 years old. My father's American and my mother's Japanese. So, Kizuna, I want you to marry me.
Yeah, that's definitely absurd. I don't actually know you. You don't know me. Marry me! Yeah, only you, the same person wants to say yes?
Huh?
No, I'm not okay. My heart feels like a jackhammer, like it's gonna burst out of my chest any second. Of course this isn't a joke. Kizuna's dance purified my heart. There was so much darkness building inside me, but she cleared it all away. It felt like I went straight to heaven. I've always wanted to be a pilot since I was little. It was my dream to fly through the sky. Kizuna made that dream come true for me.
That's not true.
Seeing her dance, it was like my soul pierced the heavens and flew into the stars. So, I've decided. I'm gonna marry her!
That's not how it works.
Won't you marry me, Kizuna?
No, thank you.
You know, like any sane person.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
That's not how it works.
No, thank you.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that either.
No, thank you.
Anyway, I won't give up. You'll come around eventually, Kizuna.
I don't think that's how it works.
My motto is, if at first you don't succeed, try and fail again!
Yeah. Why do you want to fail again?
I think you mean try again.
Actually, I got fired yesterday. I didn't feel like doing anything after I woke up this morning. I came here so I could drink my problems away.
But you were drinking non-alcoholic beer.
I can still get drunk off of them, okay?
That is not how it works.
What job did you get fired from?
I was a bank clerk.
Sounds unlikely.
What were you really?
I don't like talking about it, but I was a janitor.
I think that is a noble job.
You're so right! But unfortunately, my job was taken from me. I have zero motivation to do anything now. Hard work just seems so pointless.
I dislike people who don't work hard.
All right. I'm hitting up the employment office tomorrow.
I don't think that's gonna be correct, though.
This guy has a rather one-track mind.
He doesn't seem all that bad, though.
Now, we haven't obtained much useful information. There's no point in staying here for too long.
Yeah, let's go somewhere else.
I only went on to the high school. For whatever reason.
Iris, how are you feeling? Still upset about last night?
Yes, I tried to see my friends that girl in the mermaid cafe.
I'm okay. I recover pretty quick from these things. See? I'm bouncing right back. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy bunny!
Ryuki, would you mind hitting her with a German suplex?
I don't think that's gonna do anything useful.
Later. By the way, you're...
That's Mommy. She's one of my best friends.
Nice to meet you. My name is Amame Doi. I'm a third year at Sekiba High, and I'm in the same dance club as Iris. I'm a super hyper cutie miracle beauty.
Ryuki, I think we should leave.
Mama does not approve.
Hold on. So you're the one I heard about. Mizuki and Kizuna told me about you earlier.
Huh. You just pictured me in a leotard, didn't you?
No?
That's sounding like a yes.
Oh, it's a pervert! Somebody call the police!
I am the police.
Oh, come to think of it, you were on the quiz show last night, weren't you? Your name started with an R, I think.
Yeah.
Mr. Rero Taro, was it?
Definitely not. I don't think that's anyone's name.
It's Ryuki!
I see. Mr. Ryuki Rerotaro.
I know about the incident. I was watching the live stream of that quiz show. You could say I'm a part-timer. It's just me and my mom back home, so money's tight. I don't have time to go to college or a specialty school.
But Mommy is so smart! She always has the best grades, even though she doesn't go to class much.
I've been busy with my part-time job and dance practice.
Where do you work?
I work as a mermaid at a gaudy maid cafe called Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, I thought it was her.
Mermaids are what they call the maids that work there.
They wear these cute mermaid outfits as they serve the customers. I know because I used to work at Sunfish Pocket a long time ago. Mommy works there at night after dance practice.
I don't think there's anyone from our generation that doesn't know who he is. He's famous for having a sharp tongue. He used to write a bunch of completely lame articles and critiques online. He used to start up stupid internet drama crap on Twitter, too.
I mean, that could start some problems for him, theoretically. I mean, could be a reason for why he was targeted.
Mommy has a pretty sharp tongue herself.
His main job was being the CEO of Music Food. I guess that's like the president of the company?
What the heck is music food? That just sounds ridiculous.
I think I read an article online that said he started the business when he was 22.
But his history before then is shrouded in mystery. And no one knows anything about his childhood, right?
Yeah, he was a pretty mysterious figure.
It's kind of like Spotify or whatever. It became a charity. They once would be told poorly. And now sleeps. Kind of like the Tamagotchi that just would ask various questions.
Don't tell anyone, but until about 11.
Even when you were 17.
Yes, ever since I was 16.
That's a violation of Article 61 of the Labor Standards Act. Though it would be the employer who would be penalized.
I lied to the manager about my age. So according to my profile, I'm 20 years old right now.
Suspicious.
That's a bit...
I'm sorry. Please don't arrest me. My family's poor, so I need to keep working.
Whoa! Mommy turned into a skeleton!
It's an X-ray.
I'm sorry, I don't know anything about it. It did feel like some sort of paranormal phenomenon, though.
Paranormal?
Like I mentioned last night. Maybe that body teleported here from some other world. The other half could have been absorbed into some other dimension, and that split the body in two.
Speaking of which, there are rumors that people who watched that video and disappeared could have also been swallowed into another dimension.
Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. I boiled a potato and my socks in a sack.
Mr. Ryuki.
Okay then.
Are you okay?
Weird. Okay, German shoe pot socks. So, yeah. More shoe boxes, apparently.
Don't you know today is February 11th? National Foundation Day.
Oh, right. Then why are you at school?
Well, how do I put this? I just felt compelled.
She just goes to school, even when she doesn't need to. What is wrong with her?
I can only wear this uniform and attend this school for about another month or so.
So I invited Mame, and we just kind of ended up here.
Iris and Amame are third years. They'll be graduating soon.
Mizuki didn't tell you?
She did, but I want to double check, just in case.
The agency I belong to, Lemniscate, received a request for me to appear. They wanted me and one more person to participate as a pair, but we couldn't find anyone with an opening in their schedule. And that's why Mizuki ended up going instead.
Iris is sitting on a chair.
That's obvious?
Leering at an 18-year-old. That's a bit creepy, don't you think?
I was not leering. Iris is just sitting on a chair. I have no further commentary.
Now you're trying too hard.
Well, what do you want me to say?
Feels suspicious to me.
That QR code video. A similar video went viral about half a year ago.
The Bats 490 video. Supposedly people who saw it suddenly vanished.
That's 490. Kizuno mentioned the same thing.
If people vanish, wouldn't they know about it though?
So, they say those who went missing were taken into another dimension. Yes, so did I.
But you two haven't disappeared.
That's because we haven't decoded it.
There's a code hidden inside Bats 490.
They say the code reveals a specific location.
You have to go there to get taken into another dimension.
And the people who decrypted the code all said the same thing before vanishing.
I've learned the secret of the world.
But no one knows what that secret is.
Seems suspicious to me. There's that weird guy
Danny,
for whatever reason.
I told you to wait for me at the gate, didn't I?
Yeah, but I got here a bit early.
Not to mention he wears that weird mask for the reason.
His name is Gen Ishiagane. He's the owner of the fusion restaurant Ramen in Golden Yokocho. Though, I'm sure you already know that.
Yeah, I've been there many times. But why is Gen here?
Ah, if it isn't Mr. Ryuki. Are you here to investigate that case by any chance?
Yes, I was talking to Iris about it.
I also watched the quiz show last night. Several people I know were on it. I drove here to pick up Amame and Iris. I need them to help out at work tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry, Genny. Something came up.
Oh, I see.
I'm free though. I can still help.
That'd be great.
You two are close with Gen, huh?
Yeah, we're just a big ol' happy threesome.
That was a weird way to phrase it.
Amame visited Ramen a lot, even back when it was in Yotsuya.
Once it moved to Golden Yokocho,
You've been to Ramen too, Mr. Ryuki?
Of course. I've been there several times. Mr. Date took me there.
Mr. Date? So you must know Mr. Date too, Genny.
I've known him for a long time. We're so close, we've seen each other's buttholes.
That seems suspicious.
Wow, what a small world.
Is she really going to ignore the butt part?
Apparently.
Oh, are you asking because I'm wearing this mask? It was fine. The security for this school is practically non-existent.
Doesn't make it a good thing.
There are tons of places on the grounds without any fences or security cameras.
Yeah, that sounded even worse.
so you didn't walk in through the front gate?
I couldn't have, dressed like this. A guard would have stopped me.
So take off your mask.
You're more than welcome to visit anytime.
Genny's cooking is amazing. Everything he makes is so good. My tongue could fall right off. Personally, I think his place and Matsushita Diner are competing for the #1 spot.
Come on now, don't compare my restaurant with a place like that. The cooking there was superb when Takiro was still the man behind the chef's knife. But now it's his son Ota running things. He doesn't know the first thing about cooking. His dishes are missing the most important condiment.
Well, I think we got enough info here for now. Ryuki, wanna get going?
Sounds good.
Well, to the current cast.
Wait, you're the director of that quiz show, Chimpei?
You got a problem with that?
Apparently she's the director.
No, but...
I told you, he got out. He's making an honest living as a civilian these days. Ain't that right?
That's right, boss.
Stop calling me that. I'm not a member of the gang anymore.
Seems a bit suspicious.
Sorry, but I haven't found anything that might be a lead.
What about the rest of the staff?
They'll probably tell you the same thing.
The detectives from HQ have already questioned the rest of the staff. Your report is uploaded on the database. 0 clues. There isn't any information that could help us at all.
My girl has a baby on the way right now. So we decided to get married, but her parents wouldn't approve of it. Said they wouldn't let me have their daughter unless I got out of the business. I agonized over the decision. So much that I could only eat 2 slices of pizza instead of the usual 3.
Oh no.
But a man has to do what a man has to do, right? So I made up my mind to talk to the boss about it. But before I could...
Oh, I get it. Then I'll try asking him for you.
And MoMA listened to Iris.
What?
Definitely.
I didn't have any ulterior motives, so don't get it twisted.
I actually used to attend a vocational school to learn about film. I wanted to be a porn director.
Okay.
I used the connections I got there to reach out to a production company for online shows. And I was promoted to director right away. Supposedly, the last director ran away, so they really needed me to take his place. We didn't have enough people. The quiz show needed 3 teams of 2 to answer questions.
I don't think that was a requirement. Surely you could have done it without teams, for one thing.
We tried hard, but couldn't get together that last team. I had no choice but to participate myself, so I invited the boss to go with me.
And MoMA agreed to participate?
Well, you know, it was a request from one of my precious underlings, after all.
Definitely. Not because Iris would be there.
I convinced him by saying Tessa would be there too. Then he agreed right away.
Of course he did.
I wouldn't know anything about the others. I already turned in the list of contestants to the cops. Why don't you try hitting them up one by one?
The other detectives already took care of that a while back. No clues there either. There haven't been any reports of suspicious individuals.
I came to say thanks to the boss for yesterday. I was thinking of going to Akiba, and this place is on the way.
Why Akiba?
Well, I need to stop by a maid cafe.
Maid cafe?
Oh, that's what he said.
Yeah, it's called Sunfish Pocket. My girlfriend works there.
Okay, so now speaking, his girlfriend is a valet. That's how it seems.
I'm pissed about the case, too. That co-appearance was like a dream come true. The whole show was ruined. I'd love to get my hands on the bastard responsible.
A dream come true?
The boss and Tessa got to...
Shut it! Anyway, I'd love to help you with your investigation and all. But unfortunately, I don't have any info that might be useful to you. I don't know what to tell you.
Did you see any suspicious people hanging around the studio, for example?
Suspicious people? I guess the only one who comes to mind is Kameji.
Kameji? You mean...
Yeah, Andy's Kameji, the host. Supposedly he has connection to the Yakuza.
You have connections to the Yakuza?
I'm not talking about our group, of course. It's just something I heard at a meeting with the street bosses. Word is he's involved in some dangerous transactions. Though that might not have anything to do with last night.
Kameji has connections with the Yakuza? Could it be true?
Possibly.
Let's figure that out later. You need to gather intel for now.
Got it. Then let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, I didn't take his finger or anything. We're not doing any of that outdated cutting off your finger deal.
After all, the Kumakuras are a gang with morals.
Sounds like an oxymoron. Like a vegan zombie.
Didn't he just say so earlier? It is what it is.
To the department store.
Shoma, my little boy, he's in elementary school. One day I wake up, go to the bathroom mirror, and I have writing on my forehead. It must have been Shoma. He had been learning letters in school recently. Anyway, he writes, Death Tub. And I'm thinking, Death Tub? Is that what he meant? Is he trying to tell me something? Then Shoma saw my face and started busting out laughing. And I was thinking, what's so funny? That's when I realized, when you see Death Tub in the mirror... God of energy, Inti, Pachaka Max!
Okay. In case you didn't get it, in the mirror, just bucket. Oh, that's what's funny about that. Yeah.
Another story about Shoma. One day I got a call from school and a rather heavy-set vice principal told me, Your Shoma called me a pig of all things! I apologized, then gave Shoma a talking to. Listen here, Shoma. Don't you ever call the vice principal that again. He said, Okay, I won't call the vice principal a pig anymore, but it's okay if I call a pig vice principal, right? I say, sure, why not? So then as the kid is leaving, he says, I'm sorry, can I go play with my friends now, vice principal? God of energy, Inti, Pachaka Max!
That's an appropriate action. However, I would say it's not the correct reaction. It was just stupid.
Are you finished?
Well, you're the only one here. You're Mr. Ryuki from the Metropolitan Police Department, right? You came here to talk about what happened?
Yes.
Then let's go somewhere else to talk. You prefer someplace quieter, right?
I go on the Ferris wheel.
Wait, the Ferris wheel?
I don't think now is the time to question that. You're already on the Ferris wheel with him.
Well, why not?
Alone with a middle-aged man in an enclosed space? This is not what I had in mind.
You know I'm a comedian now, but when I was in my early 20s, I was working as a regular company employee. I appeared on several quiz shows on the side and ended up winning first place many times.
Komeiji was famous as a quiz king ever since he was a student. He even had worshippers who lauded him as the quiz god.
Thinking back, that may have been the peak of my life. Adored wherever I went, everyone buying me all sorts of things. Maybe I shouldn't have taken advantage of the situation like I did. I was so enamored by the glamorous celebrity life. I've always loved comedy, so I strived to become a comedian. And after that, well, it's just as you saw on that stage.
I wonder why there wasn't an audience. It was so funny.
No, it wasn't.
I love Ferris wheels. I like anything that continuously spins around, actually. Plane propellers, washing machines, the beds at love hotels.
How does the last one spin around?
There used to be rotating beds at love hotels a long time ago.
Why?
How do you know that?
Just like life, isn't it? With its ups and downs. We rotate around the same places over and over.
Well, the beds at love hotels don't go up and down, though. Although, I guess they do, in a way.
My boy is just like me, you know?
Shoma? You mentioned him on stage earlier.
Yes, he really loves this Ferris wheel too. He's almost in middle school and he still comes here by himself all the time. He talks like he's all grown up, but he's still a kid inside.
With your love of Ferris wheels, I'd say you're still a kid on the inside too.
You got a point there. You're probably right. I haven't told you yet, have I? The producer for that show knew about me from my Quiz King days. He thought I could tell all sorts of anecdotes and gave me an offer to host the show. Right. Sorry for calling you Team Popo back then. It was in the script. Didn't really have a choice.
Okay, Mizuki, Shinosuke, Ochibai, Team Yakuza.
He's right in the middle of his rebellious stage, so he's been a handful. His mother hasn't been around for about 3 years now.
Was it a divorce?
Yeah. She got sick of me and left the house.
Does this have to do with the Yakuza by any chance?
What? Where in the world did that come from?
Just something I heard. That you have gang connections.
That's complete nonsense. I'm just an ordinary comedian.
Nothing suspicious about his reaction, except all the suspicious things.
Well, even if it was true, he wouldn't just admit it.
Oh, this? It's my one and only stage outfit. This sharp little bow tie is the highlight. My boy bought it for me last year.
Bow ties are somewhat unusual. Traditional ties are more common.
But you weren't wearing that tie last night, were you?
Oh, I wasn't. I tend to take it off or put it on based on how I'm feeling.
Do you come to the stage a lot?
Yeah, the owner of the Misaton department store took a liking to me. He's given me the opportunity to appear several times now. I'm sorry, I have no idea what happened. I was just invited there and hosted the show as requested. Then, that body suddenly appeared.
Did you know Jin, the victim?
I've never met him. I do know he was hated for his extreme narcissism and ego.
It's not really surprising.
If I had to guess, the motive was probably a grudge.
Possibly.
Someone must have had a grudge against him and did that.
I mean, that's definitely a possible motive. Well, it's not necessarily the case.
Does it?
A little.
A lot is more like it.
Tama can somehow smell, apparently?
Komeji's blood alcohol level is 0.12%, the early stages of inebriation.
She's using other means. That makes more sense.
I just couldn't get over what happened last night and ended up drinking too much. I wanted to forget about everything. I had to drink. Sorry I couldn't help, Mr. Ryuki. I wish you luck with the investigation. I'm rooting for you. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I'm tired, guys. I'm just gonna do a few things before wrapping up. I'm not entirely sure what manja is. I do know mochi cake's pretty good though. Carbs plus carbs, see. Okay. Let's go ahead. All these on. You'll be able to pause the YouTube video of all these if you want to go back and read any of them. Skills playing dead. Just so happened to do it. It's like, I went on this desert. No, this is present. Okay, about 6 years ago. Okay. We'll come back to this in the future. Look at ones that haven't been seen before. Yeah, we'll just unlock them progressively. For 21, they use the image from the last game. Those are the things that appear at the top of the screen, actually. You know, for that sliding thing. Green dot. It's counting these. There's no reason that's not viewed. That's just, you know, how to play the game, basically. Just there's so much through here, though. Just various things and different activities or something.
Hey, let's... Cuz?
Let's go and save. Just as game only has one save file or something. Not that that's a problem. We don't really need multiple. It's just that they give us the save select thing. Like, goodness, and there's not multiple saves. We don't have saves this one, which is good. This is that. I think that's for Mizuki or his outfit or whatever. I see. So like concept art thing.
Good choice.
Or whatever. Like I actually have these in that booklet I want. With the
So me
figure.
too.
But it's only manual and auto. Okay. It's like we can get plenty of eyeballs in the future, of course, you know. Gonna let you unlock everything eventually. But yeah. But yes. It is late. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up now. I'll probably continue the game tonight and all. We'll see. Depends on things going on. But I'll upload this to YouTube, so if you miss any of the content, you can see there. Also feel free to follow